Don't hate.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Shan Ferdinand. We're here with Black Lion Live. I got Karima.
Good morning, y'all.
And Royce on the ones and twos.
Hey.
We're here to talk about Hampton Roads, real estate, business, and everything in between. So let's get into it.
All right. And today we got a new segment coming up, guys. It's called Thursday's Gossip. We just added it. So stay tuned for that at the end of the video. Probably more towards the end of the video, but stay tuned for that. Let's get into a wellness check. How are you guys doing today?
I am well. I'm good. I'm here. Yeah.
I have no complaints. Studying has made my brain like mush, but I'm all right.
Oh yeah, we know you got your test on Saturday, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How you feeling about that?
I mean,
You feeling confident? You feeling good? You feeling great?
I feel okay. I'm feeling confident.
Low confidence.
You got this.
Yeah, man. You got Shane as a teacher, so
You got this.
It's not about the teacher. It's about what I retain. You know.
Got it.
There's no failure. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into our current events. All right, so today we got nothing. Well, actually, let's talk about Bed Bath & Beyond because that's local, right? It's not local, but it's in our city.
I think they closed.
They're closing. I was in there the other day, actually.
Are they?
What the price is looking like? Cause
like 20% off, 30%
That's
off.
not enough.
That's not enough.
It's not there yet.
So they're not about to close. They just like
75% off.
Yeah, it's not there yet.
No.
But they are selling all of their like fixtures and stuff as well.
It's still a little too pricey for me.
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. Bed Bath & Beyond, what? It was like $200-300.
Are they
blanket?
are they completely going out of business? Are they just doing online or?
I think they were closing like 25 stores across. I read something like that, like a certain number of stores across the states of America.
Sounds like they're not making a lot of money.
No, they did do like Toys R Us and then they went bankrupt, right?
I mean, Amazon is really
Amazon
Killing it. Amazon is killing the game.
Amazon and them boys over at the fence.
Who is
DH Gate. Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
Them boys over at the fence.
DH Gate, and my niece sent me this website or this app. It's called Temu. And I ordered so much stuff off of Temu the other day.
Yo, do you know scammers be trying to scam on Temu?
I believe it. I hope my stuff wasn't a scam that I paid for.
No, I mean like they be still sending you. No, I mean like okay, so listen, they'll like somebody off Instagram will send you something for Temu, like use my code. They're like, oh, you get this amount of money, which you get some money from it, but they get the lump sum of money. So it's kind of like a scam. You may get $5 for doing it, but it's kind of like a scam. Like it's like a get rich quick scheme. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if anybody wants to teach me, I'm willing to learn. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's illegal.
Huh?
I don't think it's illegal.
Teach me the ways.
Yeah, I think it's just weird. Like how you send somebody like, oh, sign up for Temu today, you get $20 or something like that.
Oh, and then they get the whole 20.
Yeah, they probably get the whole 20. So
Gotcha.
you don't get nothing, but you got to do it to somebody else, like a pyramid scheme a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that Bed Bath & Beyond is crazy, man. What wasn't Bed Bath & Beyond like? Kind of the same thing as Bath and Body Works, right? Isn't that the same thing?
No, Bath and Body Works sells Bath and Body Works, like lotions and
I would compare
perfumes.
Bed Bath & Beyond to like the home section of like a JCPenney's or a Macy's or something like that.
Yep.
What?
They kind of have everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a home store. Everything you would think of for your home, they have.
It's in there.
So Bed Bath. So okay. God, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Cause I thought somebody told me that they were the same thing.
It's okay. You're a
Bath
guy.
and Body
You would
Works, you get the
understand.
lotions and stuff. The smell goods.
I mean, it makes sense. Okay, so let's ask this question. Are we at Bed Bath & Body Works? Top 3 things you got to get from Bed Bath & Body Works.
Top how many?
Top 3 things you got to get from Bed Bath & Body Works when you go in there.
Okay, you just mix two stores together.
I mean, Bath and Body
Bath
and Beyond.
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works. That's what it's called.
That's the store for the scents and the smells and all that stuff.
Okay,
Bed Bath and Beyond
I'm about to get
is the home goods store.
slandered in them comments.
Now, hold on. Bath and Body. Okay.
Bath and Body Works.
I was like, I'm a tongue twister. Okay,
He
so
said Bed Bath and Body Works.
I'm not gonna lie, I did say that. All right, so Shan,
Top 3 thing?
top 3. When you go in?
Listen, I've only ever been in Bed Bath & Beyond one time my entire life, and that's because somebody gave me a gift card and I bought a heated blanket.
What?
So I don't know. I go in Home Goods store. That's where I buy my home stuff. What about you?
For me, I went in there to get, I don't know if you ever heard of a Circle water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where I loved
That's
it.
the one you put the flavor in.
It was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't a water drinker for a very long time, and that actually like it helped so much. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try it. It was real big on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. I originally bought it from TikTok, and then like my refills I got from Bed Bath and Beyond when they got there, and now they're in Walmart and like different stores.
How much are the refills? Are they expensive?
They're not that expensive now.
And they're not like, they taste good.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And there's a way you could flip it open and put your own little squeeze, Crystal Light, Kool-Aid squeezy in there. So
I'm gonna have to get one of those.
they don't want you to, but when I went into Bed Bath & Beyond, they had a lot of outdoorsy, what's it called? Like patio furniture. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cheap. So that's something I would get. Also, for my birthday, I'm going to invest in a good cooking set. Because I bought Rachel Ray a little bit ago, and the bottom is like rounding and stuff. So those are my 3.
You know, in my life, I've never bought a cooking set. Like, I just use random pots and pans.
Yeah, I want to stop doing that.
Me too. But I just
saw
can't break the
they have this
habit.
really nice set online. I think it's from Tafel, and it's like handleless. So you have to like put the handle on it.
Oh, so there's one handle?
Detachable handles.
That's pretty cool.
So they all stack. Like so, like all your pots are gonna come out to like this tall.
You said it's called Tafel?
It's like a Tafel, handleless pots and pan set.
Let me look that up.
I believe it's Tafel. Yeah, you're gonna have to see it to like really.
Pots and pans. I spelled pans all wrong. Ooh.
I like the fact
like
that they
that.
stack. Everything could fit in one cabinet. That's the one. That's Tefal, right? Yep.
So they kind of like, it's like a detachable.
Detachable handle.
And then the top stack too.
Yes, the tops. I believe the tops have a detachable little
the
grippy
thing on the
thingy.
top. That's pretty cool.
And you can buy like extra ones if you
Oh,
want
and they
to.
come in different colors. Oh, they got pink. Okay, that's cute though.
Paris Hilton has a very good line too. They're white and gold.
Her pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
You know, that's a good idea to go into like the cookware.
I don't know if y'all seen Drew Barrymore stuff at Walmart, but that is so pretty. Drew Barrymore's. Listen, I'm sorry, I could get into it. Okay, I went to culinary arts school, and this stuff just.
You know what?
It
I
make my heart
want?
go pitta patta, pitta patta.
What about the different color knives? Like the plastic? I think yes, they're plastic, but do they work? Like are they sharp?
Yeah, if you keep them sharp,
Okay.
you have to like hone them. So you know, honing and sharpening is like 2 separate things.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so sharpening is on like a actual like.
Like a stone or something?
Yeah, you ever seen that thing that like a butcher or something? They'll go like this with like a long thing and go like that. That's called honing.
Really? My father was a butcher and he had a long he had this
Like a
set
metal
in a
rod.
box. Yeah, it was like this long metal thing and he had his knives that we could not touch and he would sharpen them before he cut meat. And my father was really weird because we instead of like, you know, people have like pictures of their family and stuff. He had pictures of meat hung up in our kitchen. So
As long as you keep it honed and sharpened every once in a while.
you like my daddy. I'm gonna go buy one.
The more you know what I'm saying? Since we're on pots and pans, you know what I'm saying? Where would you buy a cheap set of pots and pans?
The dollar store. Cheap?
Dollars are pots and pans?
$dollar store.
They cheap.
Very chemically. I mean, I would say Walmart, the Walmart
Yeah.
brand, Target brand.
Yeah. Target, definitely.
Now you know Ollie just opened up. What about Ollie's?
Ollie's too. You know, I got a really good pan from Ollie's. It was non-stick and it lasted a very long time. And the only reason I got rid of it was because I moved, and my husband, who's not here today, told me that I couldn't bring it with me to when I moved into his house. But I got a good pan from there. So,
Hey, that's raw. You know, Ollie's, bro, them prices be crazy. Now they be like
amazing.
crazy low. I think
You
over
ever
there.
been to Ollie's?
You've been out.
I said I was gonna go, but never went.
Oh, we forgot. No, she lives in Hampton. She lives right by one, right?
Everything is in Ollie's.
Yeah, but they got like, I got like a big pack of Skittles for like.
You said
Yeah.
Skittles.
I got some cookies out of there.
Was that OD of me to talk about Skittles?
You be going there to buy Skittles?
I went in like one time because I just wanted to see. I saw like a pack of Skittles. It's like a big old pack for like $2.
Like they have food in there. I thought they was just like,
They got like
everything.
oh wow.
snacks, books.
I
kids'
bought
books.
cookies, books, coloring books, tent stuff, mattresses, pots, pans, knives,
Yeah, Ollie's that plug.
everything.
Ollie's that plug, man.
I think Ollie's is where, like, if there's like a little defect or something in the product, they send it to Ollie's, and Ollie's sells the stuff at a discount.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's probably like not anything that you would ever notice.
Mm-mm.
I
Right.
have no complaints.
It's like that B-list stuff. It's like, you're not going to the store to buy it, but you might see it, you might pick it up, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, Ollie's just, hey, you want to get you something cheap, quick, and efficient, go to Ollie's, man. You know what I'm saying? But now we finna go ahead and get straight into
We didn't talk about Tina Turner dying. That's current news.
Tina Turner dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, let's talk about
I
it.
just want to say R.I.P. Tina Turner. That's all. She was a legend, a great one. Rest in peace. That's it.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I do not know Tina Turner is. Like they even talk this all morning. I still don't know who Tina Turner is.
It's funny. I saw a post on Facebook and it was just like, why is it thundering right now? They're like, Ike and Tina probably up there already.
Ain't no way, bro.
She thought she got away.
Definitely took us apart.
I've also seen something about like when they got divorced, she gave him everything and was like, you take everything. I'd rather have my future.
And she said she just wanted to keep her name.
Damn.
She didn't want anything. And I mean, she made all the money, you know. Yep.
All right. And then I mean, at the end of the day, man, divorce is I can't talk on divorce. I've never been divorced.
Ooh,
so.
there's a new Color Purple coming out. This is probably a later segment, but yeah, later on in the year, there's a new Color Purple coming out.
Is it a movie?
It's a movie.
I'm about to say they were trying to make everything like movies in a series now. But
Mind
it's like
I watched it twice and I'm gonna watch it again.
Color Purple? Oh, Lord. I've seen that like 12 times.
There's a new one coming out.
I got to see that. Have you read the book? I've heard the book is much better than the movie.
Really? Okay.
I haven't even watched it.
I'm
So
going to keep my eyes open. Oh, and The Little Mermaid is coming out tomorrow.
is it today?
Tomorrow. Friday. I thought it was Friday.
So we look at it. I think it's today.
Oh, either way, I'm going to go see it.
You've been sitting all week. We know.
Yep. Damn right. I'm going to see Little Mermaid.
Ain't no way. But I think next thing we got is that small business highlight. And this week's highlight is Beauty on Lock.
Did you go over there and talk to them?
I mean, I'm just gonna go over there and talk to them today and talk to them about it. But
I would love to come with you because I want my hair done.
And I've seen some people come out and they do good stuff. But yeah, Beauty on Lock is address is 13176 Jefferson Avenue. That's Suite B.
Yeah, Sweet B.
Yep.
Yeah, Sweet B.
And I believe they have locticians, they do hair, they do braids, they might have somebody over there doing lashes. They even do body contour. Yep, body sculpting.
What?
I wonder if that works because I need to get rid of this.
It's like a short term.
Oh no, I need something long term.
I don't know about that. So I'm gonna leave that part alone. But yeah, Beauty on Lock, definitely go check them out. 212 gonna have an interview on them in the coming weeks, whenever I go over there. So
Who are you gonna interview over there?
I'm gonna interview the owner.
Okay. Have you been in contact with her?
Nah,
Because she moved to Charlotte.
but I might get a Zoom. But I know there's another one over there that she runs it over there. So I might
Does she? Okay.
I think she like red BMW. I think I might go over there. I think.
Okay.
So I think I've seen her before.
Because I have the owner's telephone number if you want that. But Miss Bev is her mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do Miss Bev. I already did Miss Bev. So I guess I might have to definitely like hop on the Zoom or something and record from there. But yeah, that's Beauty Unlocked though, man. What's up with him? So what is our restaurant highlight of the day?
Restaurant highlight. The Grain in Norfolk. The Grain out in Norfolk, downtown Norfolk. When I was living there and living in Norfolk, you say it right. It was one of my favorite restaurants actually. The food is good. The atmosphere is great. You can either eat inside or you can go out on their balcony and kind of get like what do you call it? You can look over the city. We've had networking events there. Their drinks are good. They have IPAs. I don't know what IPA stands for, but I know it's some type of beer, and everybody talks about it. The Grain out in Norfolk.
Hey, yeah, man, the Grain, man. That's a good little spot, man. Food's good. I mean, food relatively cheap.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Norfolk cheap. You know what I'm saying? But it's not in our neck of the woods. But hey.
Yeah, it's in Hampton Roads. Go check out the Grain. It's called Grain Rooftop something, but it's downtown off of Granby Street. So
okay. Hey, those are our highlights. Now, let's hop straight into this Thursday's gossip. What we got?
What you got? I knew I was gonna get in front of the camera and be like,
just freeze up, just forget everything.
I was talking to Karima earlier about Derek Jackson, and I'm not going to insult the man, but there was a lot of controversy surrounding Derek Jackson, and for the people who don't know Derek Jackson, he's this relationship guru who sits in his car and he tells women, how they should carry themselves in relationships and how men should treat women in relationships, and pretty much he just panders to women. And there was this whole controversy about him cheating on his wife. Well, his wife would never do an interview, and she finally went on YouTube and did an interview on the Future Wifey podcast. And she tells us that while they were together, she found out that Derek slept with a total of 100 women.
And I'm sure that 100 is probably not 100 because
probably
who stops
more.
at 100, mm-hmm.
Exactly. She said that they were going through some type of, because they were having problems. They had a lot of problems. They shouldn't have got married in the first place if you listen to the podcast. But she said they were going through some type of program to help their marriage. And one of the requirements was for them to sit down and talk about any, indiscretions or whatever. And he had to write a list of all the women he slept with. And so you're right, probably right. Probably more than 100. 100 is only the women he could remember. So
I wouldn't even admit nothing like that.
I wouldn't either.
2, 3 maybe, but if you don't know, you don't know what you don't know.
I keep that to myself. But yeah, she has the first episode was yesterday on YouTube, and the second episode drops today at 8:00 on the Future Wifey podcast, and I am tuning in because it was great. It was great. What else were we talking about?
The poly couple.
Oh yeah, the poly couple.
And kind of like he's like doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Giving advice on something that he doesn't.
You don't
like. At one point, this man said like, it's a good practice to go out and buy vending machines. And somebody got on and was like, hey, like how many vending machines do you own? Like, how can I get started? And he was just like, well, I don't own any.
Well, sir.
So why are you advising people
to do something you've never done?
And then he's like, yeah, this is how you have to treat your ladies. And they call him like my king and my king. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they call him my king, but at the same time, like, this is how you're supposed to treat her. And then she left because you're not treating her right, and you're cheating, you're doing all this. Pretty much the opposite of what you're preaching.
We have terms for people like him, but I can't say the word on air. The word starts with an F, though. It ends with boy. That's horrible. That's horrible. So, yeah, that's the gossip.
It's Thursday's gossip, guys.
That's Thursday's gossip.
That's just a gossip. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop into that real estate highlight. Now, put that sound play. This week, we got the headline says Newport News receives planning grant for industrial revitalization fund.
Interesting.
So it says earlier this year, Newport News was awarded $90,000 planning grant from the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development Industry Realization Fund. City Council recently appropriated the funds will be used for a surgery and feasibility. So I guess that means.
So you said, did you say how much for the revitalization?
90 bands, 90K.
90K. You mentioned another one though. There was another revitalization.
That was for the airport. Was that earlier?
I thought I heard you say another one, but I mean that's good stuff because like the industrial field it seems to be a major source of revenue for Newport News because we have the shipyard, which I think is one of the major sources of revenue, and they have been around for at least 100 and some years. And I think it's about time for some revitalization. Hopefully they'll put some money towards parking because that's a big issue. I worked there for about 5 years, and yeah, I had to walk like 10 blocks to my work site. So I hope that they put some of that money to like building parking garages and parking lots for the employees because it's a pain trying to find a parking spot in there. But I think that money is going to help the city.
Okay, and like I seen at that's probably not nothing to do with this, but the airport, they got like all these pipes and they digging a whole lot of pipes. What do you think that's for?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it.
That.
I think every Newport News has seen that, but I don't know what they're doing.
But I didn't know. I was gonna ask about that too. I didn't know if that was like pipes or is that some type of like watering system, or I didn't know. Like there's like long pipes.
Is it on Jefferson?
Mm-hmm. You can see it right off Jefferson.
I know that because I saw like a construction site, or I saw some working, but I haven't seen
They're
pipes
on the grass. So like they're not like on the you know,
you
can see
pipes?
it.
Small ones.
I'll say like
regular. I don't know.
It's like they like building a big square with them. I'm like, what are they doing? Are they like trying to fix like the plumbing at the airport or something?
I'm not sure.
Then they
back to the shipyard. Sorry to cut you off. Parking garage. That'd be really, really smart to get into down there. If you can find some land
And build the only
parking
thing
lot,
is,
parking garage.
so I was talking when I was working there. I spoke to my coworkers about that. I'm like, why don't we put some money together and buy some? Like the city owns like
Everything.
all of it. Yep. And so they're not trying to come up off of that, any land down there. So it'd be, you'd have to fight with the city. It's probably possible, but you gotta jump through a whole.
That is a great idea.
Listen, let me tell you. Yes, it is. They have, I think there's one parking garage down there. And so it was like, so I worked in the last department I worked on was like on 51st Street, right? And the parking garage was like on 22nd. And so I had to park my car, hop on the shuttle, and take the shuttle to my work site. But the shuttle was like not consistent.
They had the bikes.
I won't ride no bike. You won't catch me on a bike.
What about one of my electric scooters or something like that? Like that would be like a good thing.
That
to like
would be a good
put
thing
down there. You know what I'm talking about?
The lime scooters.
The lime
I
scooters.
don't know why they haven't did that. They
have
do.
like Uber scooters too.
They need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
They pick them up, they charge them, and they put them back out there. So
the lime scooters will be efficient because they got a whole bunch down there
and they go fast.
Hey, they do. They get what's like 20, 30? Let me see. Let's look that up real quick.
Honestly, I feel like that would be a great idea. Like
it would be.
If If y'all Lime and Uber scooter people are listening,
Newport News Shipbuilding.
the ship, yeah.
Let's
Shipyard.
see how fast. Shoot this girl.
Parking was so crazy. One of my
15,
old
20.
coworkers. Huh?
15, 20 miles per hour.
That's crazy. That's fast.
Yeah.
In Colorado, we was zooming, but there's like a limited space where you could use them. So like certain streets it wouldn't work and stuff. So.
Really?
Dang, they didn't do
Yeah,
that.
because they had a pedestrian only street in Denver, so you can't. There's no scooters, no skateboards, nothing like that.
Wow.
So like, that whole street was like blocked off.
Hey,
I've never rode on one of those Lime scooters. I'm scared. They go kind of fast, and I need a helmet and some elbow pads.
yeah, it's funny. For the scooter, it's crazy.
For a scooter, man.
Scooter get the word, bro. You pull up with some shoulder pads and a helmet to get to the shipyard.
Listen, if my bones break, they don't heal the same. So
Nah,
I need to protect them.
it definitely makes sense. Well, I guess is that if that's all the real estate stuff, we're gonna go ahead and get into that TikTok of the day.
TikTok and you don't stop.
If you're going to build a house, you just got to think about these things, and you're going to use these. I've learned from my experience. Put a covered front porch, put a covered back porch, put a garage, if not a garage, do a carport. Never do 8-foot ceilings. Always do 9+ ceilings. Do recessed lighting. Never do a small utility room. The utility room should be at least an 8x8, 7x8 room. You want a large utility room. You want a walk-in pantry. You want to make sure you put a linen closet in the main bathroom. You want to have walk-in closets throughout the house. Listen, if you're going to spend money upwards of $300,000 to $400,000 on a home, those are the small things. You want to put eave lights, floodlights on all 4 corners of the outside of the house. Those are just a few things. And don't put that garage on the front, put it on the side. If you've got at least 100 feet of road frontage, that means the frontage from pin to pin, property to property across the front. If it's at least 100 feet, you have more than enough room to put the garage door on the side of the house.
All right. So how do y'all feel about that? Which I know that came from like a builder perspective. But I feel like in the real estate game, I feel like it's like certain stuff that you look for. It's like, oh, this property value is a little bit higher.
What do you think?
Or stuff like that.
I don't know. For me, like I thought all those were like, without knowing before. Now that I'm thinking about, it, like, wow, like that's a good idea. It's like a carport is like, I mean, if you have enough land, like, amazing idea. You know, garage, like how he's saying, like put it on the side, great idea. Like everything he was saying, like is good, but I didn't think about it before. I guess because like I didn't know and didn't have any knowledge of it before. I think it's a good idea.
Shan?
I think they're great ideas. I think that he is building for a buyer in a specific price range, because when you're purchasing at certain price ranges, some of that stuff may not be feasible, like the very large laundry room, the garage on the side. I think I saw like a 3-car garage. The walk-in pantry, the huge walk-in closets, at a certain price point. That stuff, because you have different price ranges, and within those price ranges you have various size houses. And it looks like that guy was in Georgia, because it says Savannah Realtor, and in Georgia you can get big old houses for $300,000, but in this market you won't find a house like that. That's easy $700,000-$800,000 house. So here it just depends on how much you're willing to spend for that house. But those are great ideas if you have the money to spend on it.
Yeah, because the house was pretty nice. Not going.
That was a beautiful house. I mean, that closet looked like a bedroom.
It did.
That closet actually probably was the size of my first house.
Dang.
My house was little.
Shit, a widow house. But yeah, man, when I saw it, I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, this is pretty nice. But
and it also looked like that house was on acres, at least an acre, if not a couple acres. So
yeah, because I was like, he does have a lot of land. Yeah, but hey, that was the TikTok of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking for the questions. I don't think we got no questions. I mean, if we don't got nothing, it's the final statements.
Today is Thursday. I'm going to quote Karima, have the day that you deserve. So I really like that. But that's it.
Grandma, any final?
Easy.